Welcome to the first episode of Wild Soy. So some of you might know me from my other channel. I kind of wanted to keep this channel as a secret, to start fresh, to start new, and to share a new experience, just enjoying the outdoors, you know, from camping to cooking outdoors here in the US. Now it is super beautiful out. It's kind of cold for me. In the tent is nice and warm, but it's now fall weather. We're going to be going into winter. Speaking of cooking, today's video we're going to be doing a goat head soup. Yuck. That's what some of you guys might be saying, but if you're from the Caribbean or certain parts of the world, I don't know where else eats something like this, drop it in the comments. You should know that it is delicious. It's one of those meals that we do, you know, after a party. It's great for, you know, for hangovers. If we're having, let's say, a funeral session, you know, this is just one of the perfect things to have. Now, just to show you guys around the tent, it's fairly small. They say it's an 8-person tent. One thing to know in camping, if they say 8, just divide it by 2. So both of us slept in here tonight. I'm on this cot here and he is on an airbed. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to tidy up in here. Let me explain why. When you are out camping, you are going to miss home. You're gonna miss every single thing about your house. I mean, love the experience. I've been camping for at least about 10 years, love the outdoors, but there's certain parts of it, your regular life, that you're gonna miss. So last night, my friend was like, he wants to cut the trip short because, you know, he misses his family, and that's normal. For me, I don't know, I felt a wave of sadness too. Like, I was missing my family. I wanted to go home just to have I don't know, it was weird. That never normally happens to me, but that was that. So we're gonna clean up in here really quick just to make you feel a little bit more at home. You might not be hearing the other guys that are around me because they went off fishing. I have to do goat head soup, which takes a really long time for it to come out properly. The longer the goat is stewing, the more the flavors is going to build in the soup. So I decided to hang back. But the good thing is they caught fish. I think my friend got about maybe 1 or 2 steelhead. So the species that they're going after is salmon and steelhead. Last year, we didn't catch anything. So them catching at least 2 fish already, perfect. All right, let's clean this place up. We're gonna have to toss this out. There is a bug somewhere in here. It's not a fly or anything, but it's like a cricket. Yeah, this is last year. Kenny fell asleep and I woke up seeing his comforter or blanket, whatever this is called, on the stove. It was melting. Crazy. You owe me, bro. Saved your life. Okay, so my job here is done. I think the tent looks a lot neater. So when my virgin gets back, at least it feels like a house. It felt like chaos in here last night, just things everywhere. Now it's a little bit more organized. I'm gonna go freshen up, brush my teeth, wash my face, all those stuff, put on some warmer clothes, and then get ready to run this boat. For those who don't know, that just means cook some food. So every Jamaican can cook. So what flavor does me oiling the pot give? Drop it in the comments. If you can cook, you say you're Jamaican or you say you're Caribbean, why do we oil the pot? How does oiling the pot make your Caribbean dish taste better? All right, so got done with a couple chores. Got freshened up, then caught some water, then yeah, got my pot ready. So the pot that I'm using is actually my catering pot. I like them nice and shiny, so I had to put some oil on it just so that the fire doesn't get it so black. Makes it easier for washing. Sure, I'm gonna have to put a little elbow grease on it, but yeah. All right, what am I wearing? The temperature should rise a little bit today. Currently now it's like high 40s, but it should go up to probably like mid 50s today. So not going too thick, just wearing a little bit of fleece, but nothing much underneath that, but I should be good. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is to get the goat head. Yeah, I know this might creep out a bunch of people, but if you think of it, if you eat goat or you eat cow, it comes from something. Yeah, it did have a head. And what I love about Caribbean people especially is that we do not waste food. So every ounce of that animal we're going to use. There's actually even a soup that we use, the balls. It's more popularly known as Manish wata. Now, if you look at the head, there is a little bit of hair on it, so I might have to kind of burn that off a little bit and scrape it. If I could scrape it without doing that, then that's cool. And then we're gonna chop it up, scald it off. Scald it just means boil it off to get rid of some of the impurities or anything that's on it, and we can start our soup. I hope you're not freaked out. If you're freaked out, drop it in the comments. But if you're gonna learn something, yeah, it's good to know where your food comes from and what it looks like. Let's go show you guys our quick campsite. So there's a bunch of tents here, gazebos, you know, we have almost every amenity you could think about. There's actually projector screens. You could watch a movie here. It's crazy. Now, not usually my type of setup, but we are not so far off from civilization. You might be able to hear cars and things like that because a bunch of people come to this area in upstate New York to go fishing. So they set up their campsites, they gut the fish, and they bring it back to the city, possibly, to have fresh caught fish. Having fresh caught fish is way better than anything you will get from the store, even when they tell you that it's wild caught. Let's start a quick little fire. You know what I learned years ago, which was really cool? Usually if you search deep enough, there can be embers here hours after. I don't know if the boys wet this or what, but yeah, so we start from scratch. right, so we got our fire going. It's time to get to work. Still seeing some hair on the goat. Roasting it off is gonna add more flavor on it. I believe that they did it, that they torched it a little bit, but there's still some fine hair. And we don't play that. Yo, if I ruin that pot, it's just gonna become my outdoor pot. Cause I love when my pots are shiny. Oh my gosh. All right, let's bring the goat over here. All right, so last year I made curried goat for the boys out here. That was on my other channel. And when they saw me again and I told them I was cooking, they were like, yo, I remember the goat from last year. Now, I said to them, boys, this is gonna be a different kind of dish. So they're kind of Hispanic American. So they are accustomed to some of the Caribbean, culinary indifferences. And they're just like, yo, brother, I trust you. Based on what you made last year was good. So fingers crossed. All right, let's do this. Now I brought my cleaver just in case I'm unable to cut this because this is kind of use machete. I don't know how sharp it is. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, I skipped that part out because, yeah, some people are squeamish. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna chop this up some more and then we're gonna boil it off. All right, so our goat is chopped up into nice little pieces. We're gonna boil it, have it cleaned up. I like chopping it up like this because you shouldn't even really know you're eating goat head until you find the teeth. Some people like finding the teeth. They know that it's really goat head. Let's go. If you guys can see the top of that, it is very, very scummy. So we just scalded the top. I'm gonna rinse it off, wash it off with some lime or vinegar, and yeah, we could start seasoning our pot. All right, so our next step is to remove some of the goat. I think it's too much goat. I'm not gonna get enough soup, and I wanna make this at home as well. So I'm gonna take out a couple of that. I also have fresh goat meat as well, so I'll add a little bit into that. You need a nice balance of meat, soup, and the food. So after I do all that, I'm just going to put the main herbs, spices, and seasonings, everything that's gonna flavor that soup. That's what I'm gonna put in there, let that continue. Tidy up around the camp a little bit more, and then we will do the food provisions. Provisions, I mean like green bananas, sweet potatoes, boiled dumplings, and stuff like that. All right, so let's first clean the goat. This is probably the coolest camping knife I have. This way I don't need a knife bag. Super sharp, Japanese steel. These peppers are beautiful. Look at, as I was saying, They're beautiful. Have a quick drink, then we cook. Yo! Look, y'all struggle.
It's a very heavy bag.
Where you struggling, bro? What you got in there?
I'm Santa Claus.
Let's see what's in there. What do you got?
Let's-
Steelhead?
I got a salmon, male salmon, not the female, unfortunately, and steelhead.
If you guys want to see that, go over to his channel because I didn't
Yep.
go fishing. I'll put the link in the description box. Yo, I'm excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Oh, I don't. Yo.
Huge.
Yeah, all right.
Let me hold on. Let me give a little preview. Hold on.
Whoa. Look at that. That's a salmon, right?
This is the
Steelhead. Oh my God.
Yeah, salmon is in the bag right there.
Oh my gosh.
Beauty.
Jesus.
Yo, it was,
It was good. How's the trip?
trip was awesome. He promised us that we're going to catch some steelheads.
Yeah.
We ended up catching the steelheads. He got we could get the king salmon himself.
Yeah.
We had a great time. He had a great time. The boys had a great time. This is how we do in Pulaski, New York. Let's go.
All right. So the hardest part of the work is done. That's in there, stewing down, adding all our spices now. And then all our seasoning mixes. Use whatever you like. That's already tasting like a goat. But it needs salt. Ooh. That's good.
Look at this shit. I just cleared my pipe out.
That temperature drop
is clears out your pipe, bro.
really dropping.
You look down the chimney? Still hot?
Cassava, dasheen. How's this cocoa? So I don't eat fish head, but a friend of mine was just like, yo, I'd love for you to do a fish head. So I'm like, all right, cool. Luckily enough, Kenny caught fish. And here they will discard the fish. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna make something on that. But I'll do that on my TikTok, on my Instagram. So I'll drop the links to those. You guys can follow me over there and you'll see what I did with it. Nothing like cooking something fresh that you know where it came from. All right. Goats already cooked and it tastes so freaking good. So I'm gonna toss leftover, well, not the leftover food. We'll make some boiled dumpling and then that's gonna be it. But this is a little bit harder to cook than dumplings. All right, let's make some dumplings. Dumplings is very simple. It's just flour and water. Could add a little bit of salt, but the soup has already enough salt already. So, are you okay? Yo. All right, time check. It's now 4:40. The soup is boiled down beautiful. It looks good. It tastes good. With goat head soup or most soups, it's best to let them cook for a while because everything infuses in properly, especially with the goat. And then you just put the stuff that you know will cook out really like too soft. You put those stuff last. So like with the dumpling, I don't like it being in the soup for too long. After a while it gets like this weird texture. Oh, remember to like and subscribe. If you like content like this, I do this as often as I can for this channel. But you guys have to drop as many likes as possible. Drop a comment and tell me what you want to see me cooking next or what we could do. Like we met a guy just now that we could go deer hunting with. That would be nice. All right, so we are done. Make a couple tiny dumplings. For the pot. Ooh.
You had
So we're gonna make a spinners. In Jamaica, if you don't have spinners in the pot, it's like taboo. And spinners is this. You just spin it. That's what they call spinners. You spin it.
Don't make dollar on it. Don't
Makes sense. All right, so some of them were skeptical about the goat head soup. Victor is pretty cool with it. He eats goat, definitely. All right, so we're gonna serve.
What's in it, by the way?
So we got boiled dumplings. That's just flour, basically.
Yep.
The goat head, obviously. Some sweet potato, boiled green bananas. You gotta peel the skin off, of course. And there's a couple yuccas, cassava. Yeah.
Man.
All right.
Look at that. Fish, I'm a couple with it. Cut.
So
You know what I'm saying?
this is garlic, dried garlic and herb. So we're adding some dried garlic and herb to the mix.
Just set up right here.
You bless it, sir. Pull me up.
Really? let me give you a smaller bowl, dog. That's crazy.
Sir. Bless it. Pull me up. This is what we're working with. Nice little flavor. We're also gonna add fresh garlic to it.
So we're gonna dig into our soup. This is weird to say. This soup is very popular in Jamaica, but you can't find it at every restaurant because it's popular at a particular time. So I might have mentioned at the start of the video, like when there's a repast or somebody passes away, you look forward to a soup like this. It's really good. A lot of people like it. But then there's a flip side where a lot of people don't like it because I don't like fish heads. I don't like goat head by itself. That's just the whole idea of it. I don't like it. But when it goes into a soup, for me, I absolutely love it. Let me try it. I'll tell you what I think. Nice savory. For me, it's spicy enough. Kenny would eat it with more pepper, but everybody's different. I think for Victor, it was like his. He said it cleared his nostril. And then the goat head, where the skin is kind of gummy and soft at the same time. And this is the goat meat. Usually you have to cook goat meat for like 3 hours. Let's see how soft this is. It's tender. Ooh. That's good. That is good. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nothing beats a dumpling. Delicious. Oh my gosh. Those who love goat head will know. You know it's right. This is really clearing up my sinuses. The bananas we put in the skin so it doesn't boil out, like get too soft. That's good.
I'm gonna let you know right now, dead ass. Yo, killer goat soup.
You like it?
Bro, this is banging, bro. I don't know, is that my nostril popped.
Mine just did it just now.
So I'm letting you know right now, it's the official legit right now. There's no BS. This is straight up banging Jamaican soup.
I appreciate that.
Bro, good job, bro.
Appreciate it. All right, you heard it. I feel like I'm in the countryside, in the island. I feel that. All right, I'm gonna tear the soup up. I'm gonna help my boy Kenny with his rice really quick. Remember to go over to his channel and check it out. Make sure that you subscribe to this video so you can see more content. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff out here in the US, checking out the naturescapes. Yo, what did you say about the goat?
That shit fucking opened up my sinuses, bro. I had a cold and now I'm good, bro. Yeah, I'm good.
But how did it taste though?
Oh,
Even though it's very weird to eat.
oh, delicious.
Was
It,
delicious?
it wasn't anything that I expected. It was really tasty.
It was tasty.
Yeah, delicious.
Nice. What you say, bro?
It was soft.
But it was spicy for you too?
It's not spicy. It's
What
like, what is it, curry?
No,
Whatever spices you use.
Whatever.
just pepper. Just regular Scotch bonnet pepper.
Yeah, it's a good mix though.
And for Kenny uses like,
Where's the spice?
Go
No
for
soup, bro. Fire.
what you said?
Fire.
I went for seconds. This is my plate of steak and rice. This is a life, boys. Yo, it's like a whole deja vu moment. Like I felt this, like I was here before, I was filming the same thing, and I was in the same exact clothes. That's crazy. All right, we're just gonna hang out, have some food, have a couple drinks. But thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, however you guys chose to interact with me today. Love the food, love the vibe, love the connection. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, guys, stay wild.